Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Canouan. As the astute among you will have noticed, we are here in the JP Logistics Cessna 152 with this gorgeous livery. And doing some testing today of a couple things. First thing I want to do is connect to VATSIM. So we've got that going for us. So connected. And I'm not going to file a flight plan. I'm just going to leave it blank because we're really not doing much exciting. The other thing I want to do is take a quick look at REX Weather Force and make sure we're getting our weather here. And we should be. So everything looking good. Let's go mixture rich. Carpy is cold. Toes are on the brakes. Let's turn the fuel on. Fuel is on already. See, that is the weather I'm looking for. Alright, let's see. No, that's my strobe. Rotating beacon on. Mixture rich. Carpy is cold. Bathroom battery switches on. There is no fuel pump. Let's crack the throttle. The fuel is the fuel is already on. Take a quick look outside. Make sure there's nobody out there to kill or maim.
Clear prop.
And something's not going here. Oh, did we not? Because this is the JP Logistics, we probably have to prime. So there's 3 shots of prime, there's 4 shots of prime. Carpete's cold, mixture is rich. Let's crack that throttle again. Give it another try here.
Clear prop.
And there we go. Magneto's back to both. Let's check the oil pressure. Oil pressure's looking good. Bring that throttle back to about 1100. Lean the mixture a little bit for taxi. Alright, we'll close this door. I'm going to leave the windows open though because it's hot out. Set the altimeter. Alright. Now, our flight plan today is going to take us from Canouan, where we are right now, over to Mustique. And it's a very short flight. It should be about, 15 minutes. Mustique is a really cool airport. Elevation 9 feet. No charts at all, so let's see if we can get some weather. At least we got some weather. 1011 is QNH, which is about what we've got set. So we're looking pretty good. Let's see what our on-course heading is going to be. On-course heading is going to be 056. So there we go. It's already set to 056. So we're really on top of things today. Alright, now with strobe lights on, taxi light on. Engage the tow brakes, release the parking brake, and get moving here. As soon as we do get moving, test the tow brakes. There's let's see, November 450 Quebec Sierra. Quebec Sierra, of course, is NetJets. So one of the things I'm testing is I'm using DLSS, DLL. And somebody smarter than me is going to be able to tell me what that means. Because I don't know what that means. All I know is it's like the fancy pants. The fancy pants setting for the RTX cards. So, and I read a couple things that said this setting is really good with the new driver, so we'll give it a shot. I haven't flown a single engine plane in God knows how long. Alright, let's hold short here. Alright, flight control, check. And quiz time. Which way should the left aileron be pointing, up or down? Should be up. And it is. And that's down. You should know that, by the way, guys. That is up, that is down. Flaps all the way down and indicating. All the way down on that side, all the way down on that side. Flaps all the way up and indicating. All the way up on that side, all the way up on that side. Elevator is working properly. Alright, mixture rich, carb heat is cold. I'm going to set the parking brake for the run up. Alright, we'll come over here. Run this up to 1700 RPM. Higher 1700. Left magneto, good drop, back to both. Right magneto within 50 RPM of each other, good drop, and back to both. Hold the carb heat. Good drop, that's in. Alright, now oil pressure and oil temperature are looking good. They moved the gyro on this. Oh, there's the suction right there. It's 5, that's good. Alright, so now we'll bring it back. Come all the way back to idle. And that is humming, so that's good to go. You just want the engine to be running smoothly. So back to about 1200 RPM. Lean the mixture once again for taxi. Canouan traffic. Cessna 4753 X-ray is back taxiing runway 13, full length for departure. Canouan. Let's release the parking brake. So probably don't need to back taxi, but I'm going to anyway. And so far, this frame generation thing is looking awesome. So landing light on when you're on an active runway. And I told a story somewhat recently of somebody at my airport, my home airport, which is Griffiths Airfield in Rome, New York. Kilo Romeo Mike Echo, for those of you who are interested. And for those of you who are not interested. I was, last time I was there flying, there was somebody else in the Cherokee that back taxied, not full length, but they we usually depart on Charlie or Bravo, which are intersection departures, which give you about, I don't know, 4,000 to 5,000 feet of runway, because the full length of the runway is almost 12,000 feet. It's longer than JFK. And this guy was in a Cherokee, and he requested back taxi to Bravo, or not back taxi, but requested taxi to Bravo for departure, which is gives you, yeah, around about 10,000 feet of runway. And I was like, dude, I have so much respect for you, because that 12,000 feet of runway or 10,000 feet of runway isn't going to do you any good if you start halfway down it. You know, and this guy used basically the full length, the full 12,000 feet for a Cherokee departure. Now we are clear over here. Let's close the windows here. I always like to make my turn here to the at the end of the runway to the right, because that means you can see, right? So we'll go mixture rich, bring some power back in. Yeah, I mean, you got, you know, use the runway that you've got. Okay, Canouan traffic, Cessna 4753 X-ray departing runway 13, left crosswind departure to the north, Canouan. Alright, mixture's rich, carb heat is cold. Takeoff power coming in. Takeoff power is set, RPMs are normal. Oil temperature and pressure is in the green, airspeed is alive, accelerating normally. 65. And rotate. There we go. One thing to remember, and I'm not necessarily doing it on this takeoff, but one thing to remember is that runway heading does not often keep you aligned with the runway. So they tell you fly runway heading on departure, you'll be flying 136. And depending on the wind drift, that might not be straight out. So we are well above 400 feet. You don't want to make a turn until you're at least 400 feet AGL. So Canouan traffic, Cessna 4753 X-ray is climbing through 1,000 feet off runway 13. We're left crosswind departure to the north, Canouan. And let me just say, this is utterly stunning. Look at this. Look at this. It's absolutely stunning. 1,500 feet is going to do us alright for this flight, actually. So, push the nose over, pull the power back to 2,400 RPM. You can already see our destination right there. Don't you get naughty with me. Boy, it takes a lot of trimming to get this thing trimmed out. Let's make sure we're on 2,400, and we are. Alright, that's not too bad. Alright, so, and for those of you who don't know this area, this is the Grenadines Islands. I'm just turning that light off because it makes for a better picture. So I think it's safe to say that I've found my new settings here for the graphics. So it's probably best to keep an eye up here because this is a pretty good, there's no maps or anything, there's no navigation aids, so you just gotta eyeball it. Which, I mean, it's a 10-minute flight. This isn't the greatest aviation accomplishment in the world, but just in terms of being on a good intercept angle for the runway and so forth. I suppose maybe turning this on is probably a halfway decent idea, huh? So I've been pretty relentlessly flying jets lately. I'm getting pretty obsessed with the PMDG 738. It's just, look at this, look at the heat signature there. It's just such an unbelievable airplane. So one thing I didn't realize, there is a VOR at Canouan. Mustique traffic, Cessna 4753 X-rays, 10 miles to the southeast and southwest inbound runway 9er, Canouan, Mustique. So we'll go carb heat on. I'm gonna go landing light on as well. Power coming back here a little bit. That might be right there. About our 1 o'clock, I think, is the field, and that would match the so I'm looking for about 090. Yeah. Alright. Notch flaps. Mustique Island traffic, Cessna 4753 X-ray, 3 mile final runway niner, Mustique. And this weather, as usual, courtesy of Real Environment X, looks absolutely amazing. Now's a good time to get a feel for the wind. And it would seem to be a bit of a right crosswind. Second notch of flaps here. And get ourselves lined up. Start getting rid of a little bit of this airspeed. I'm happy at 70-ish knots. Got 2 red on the Vassie right there. It's definitely a right crosswind, but this is a Vassie and not a Pappy because it's got 2 lights. A visual approach slope indicator. So there we go. So what I do is just level off until you get 1 white, 1 red. Yeah, I can tell it's just getting a little bit high. But we're alright. And I'll bring the power out. Just want to keep an eye on your airspeed. You got enough energy. Whoopsie. That wasn't that great of a landing, but it's my first landing in a single engine airplane in quite a while. So we'll just swing around here. Already got the mixture leaned a little bit for taxi. And we'll pull off here. So, review on the driver. Very, very good. Review on DLSS/DLAA is awesome. Mustique traffic, Cessna 4753 X-rays, clear the runway, Mustique. Yeah, I mean the landing was fine. I mean, it's just a matter of getting the feel for the flare again in this airplane because I haven't flown it in quite a while. And this is I'm not the most straightforward approach in the world. Alright. Mixture idle cutoff, throttle is idle, carb heat is cold. Set the parking brake, let's open the windows, it's hot out here. Turn our lights off. Mags off. And we'll turn the master and battery switches off. And the dude disappears. Just down here, open the doors. Get some air flowing in here. Just quick cockpit check. Master and battery switches off. Lights are all off. Carpeet's cold. Throttle and mixture. Idle cutoff, or idle and idle cutoff. Cabin is secure. So, oh, you dolt. We left the flaps up, or flaps down rather. So, turn the master on. Put the flaps back down. Flaps back up rather. And turn that off. So, this is part of the Aerosoft Grenadines package, and there's an awesome freeware version of this airport. You actually don't even need to buy the Grenadines package for this airport. The Grenadines package there's two V1 and V2, or Volume 1 and Volume 2, and they each have like 2 or 3 different airports. And this is included in one of them, obviously. But you don't need to get the Grenadines package for this airport because there is a freeware version of this airport on flightsim.to that is absolutely awesome. So go get yourself a free airport if you want to. So pretty successful test, I'd say. Hope you guys enjoyed the flight.